See if the light on makes it, like, better. Does it? No, not really. It doesn't seem to matter. I mean, it takes the light a little bit off of the... Nah, don't even worry about it, I guess. Alrighty. Notifying stream pings real quick. Alright, here's the chat. Okay, I think we're about ready to go. So the only thing that would save us a mini-con press, literally, is either we clip out of bounds in Starship and then literally fly all the way to the Starscream 2 area, or we literally, like, go through one wall and then go through a second wall in order to bypass the fact that the developers just didn't want us to go into the goddamn Starship without high jump. Okay. I'm gonna go to... Actually... Another thing I forgot to do, if anybody wants to come and, like, talk with me while I'm on the stream, I'm going to start going into the voice calling while I'm doing this. And the volume's up to a reasonable amount, so that's good. And, yeah, I'm going to look at the cheat codes again. I'm going to go enable one. R1 circle 2. What? R1 circle R1 square left left right left. There we go. Not commander. We don't want to do commander yet. One day we will be doing that as well, but gotta start with the first thing first, you know? Alrighty. Yep, I'm sure you are. So we've got to put on, what is it? So this is possible to do with only 1x, 1x Minicon press. Now you know it's going to be more in Commander. Well, actually no. Wait. No? I guess it will be more in Commander, but whatever. Alright, let's do some of this. Alright, so first off, we gotta kill absolutely everybody in the room. Might want to use another Autobot for that, just saying. Can one of these guys not just follow us in here, like, honestly? Uh-oh. We're gonna die. Whew, man. Alright, go into the warp gate room.
No problem.
Now we can let them kill us. Are we really only gonna be able to get 2 of them at a time? Damn. Show objective. Yeah, I've been using that. Oh, but you know what we shouldn't have yet? But there's another thing we need to do, is use car mode more often. This is an easy way to kill some of these guys, man. Whoa. Ay, ay, ay. Cut it out. Okay. He's dead. Ooh, that was difficult, though. It was. Now we're 100% dead. Those guys don't like melee attacks. Yeah, but the reason I did a melee attack is because I wanted him down to where he wasn't shooting at me. But, yeah. Here we go. By the way, welcome to the stream, Bubby. Okay, I gotta make sure that... Oh, man. Come on. Do the tactic we did before, where we just shoot at him this way. Oh, that didn't do shit at all. Oh, yeah. Might want to show objective in just a second, yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep walking.
100%.
Go. Had I not done that, I probably would have gotten obliterated just now. Ahoy. I'm editing a video for Twitter. Nice. You can put videos on Twitter. I know that's like a super noob question, but I do not use Twitter at all, so I have no idea about anything Twitter related. But I did not know that Twitter allowed... Or I guess I did know that, but I haven't used it enough to ever see one. Alrighty. So let's see, who else is bound to shoot at me? There's that guy. Now this gets significantly easier. What? Damn you. Yeah, Twitter limits videos to 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 140 seconds, just like the old character limit. I'm editing a 7-minute video down to fit that limit. Oh, nice. Are you, like, speeding it up, or taking out unimportant parts, or both, or... Oh yeah, I gotta kill you. Which is gonna be super, super difficult, unfortunately. Unless I do this. Wait, I had an idea, except that idea... No! Oh man, now I have to start all that crap over again. All the things I just did. Just cutting out useless segments. Okay, cool. Yes, I really do. I really have to freaking kill every single thing that I just killed. Again. shit, I hate this. At least we're doing this on recruit, am I right? I'm gonna see if it saves the elevator. Just out of curiosity. It probably won't, but FudgieDan was asking me about this, and he probably found out by now, but I want to test it anyway, just so that I know. Now, run into him from afar. Ugh. Damn, that's like... That did not give me the result that I wanted, but it still killed him, so I'm still happy. Whoa, that was a really nice driving ragdoll. Oh shit, oopsie. Am I about to die? Kinda looks like it. I've got to kill like basically every Decepticlone in the general area. Let's go save one more time, just because. I'm getting better at this, actually. Using these tactics is probably a better idea than not. Oh, here comes another one. Okay, there's one. And where's the other one that was trying to shoot me? Looks like somebody's on audio.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. What you working on?
Just messing around in Starship. Trying to see, well, just trying to do it, you know?
Do it with just Slipstream?
Yep. I'm trying to clear the area so that I can do this without any unnecessary damage, you know?
Makes sense. You gonna use Red Alert? That's who I did it with.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, I don't know why I picked Hot Shot. Maybe for, I mean, I guess speed doesn't matter as much here because it like, the Hot Shot would probably save like what, a couple seconds movement, but that wouldn't even matter in comparison to the blaster shots, right? Or something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel more nimble with him, so I feel less likely to mess up my footwork when I'm trying to abuse his AI with Hotshot, but his damage and defenses are both lower with Hotshot. So
oh yeah, by the way, I tried to see if elevators would save, and it looks like they do not.
Yeah, I found that out too.
I had figured you did, but I wanted to test it just in case. I don't know, I just wanted to see it for myself. Should I worry about... Yes, I should worry about them, actually, because that guy might actually shoot me. Huh, so if I just go closer to him, then he... Huh, that's interesting. Wow, that was easy. Surprisingly easy for that enemy. Whoa. By the way,
Might have broke my arm.
Your arm?
Might have. Gotta get x-rays Monday.
Is this, because of the vaccine?
What? No, it's a broken bone, I said.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. Not a big deal.
Did you break your arm recently?
Last night.
Damn. Are you gonna be able... I guess you're not gonna be able to play for a little bit then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's part of why I'm bringing it up. It depends on if they've cast me or not. I mean, right now I'm playing League of Legends, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But most likely, if they don't cast me, I'll be able to play. If they do cast me, then yeah, I won't be able to.
You could do one-handed challenge.
I'm not,
No,
I'm not gonna do that. That would be horrible.
You know, one-handed, blindfolded. Man, those challenges, they sound hard.
I'd sooner do blindfolded than one-handed, I think. Though I don't know how. I mean, especially when it comes to, like,
No,
aiming.
Don't activate the bridge. Don't activate that.
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, boss fights, and I need to, like, aim my weapon, I don't know how I could do that blindfolded.
Aiming
I
weapon.
didn't
Yeah,
worry about-
there's really no way to do that. I mean, you just have to, like, if you were doing blindfolded Starscream 1, for example, you just have to keep, like knocking him down or something, or know probably where he's going to end up without him ever getting in plane mode.
That sounds so impossible, though, because, like, even whenever you... Like, right out of the gate, let's say I hit a successful rocket and knock him back, he doesn't land consistently. I can't predict the knockback physics.
Oh, crap. No. All the things I just did are now unsaved. Shit.
Oh.
I gotta not be that brave, I guess you could say.
It's not so hard to kill them all.
Nah.
I actually finished the dang thing yesterday. I got them all. I beat the whole game with only Slipstream.
And you're the first person to ever do that.
I wish that there was some way I could prove that I didn't cheat to do it, because, like, I feel like that'd be really easy to do if I just turn on one-hit kills.
Oh, yeah, no. You could, we're both gonna get this on video. I mean, if you want to.
I don't have it on video right now.
No, I mean,
if
you wanted to make a run of this, right, then that would be proof.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to do it on video. It took me more than a day to do it, though, so I would have had to cut the stream in half, and that's not a very good video.
Hey, dude! Check this out.
What's up?
The guy is frozen.
Yeah, he sure is. Guess he's got a bad angle.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, he is far away, but he should have noticed I was blasting him and done something else or something. I guess you could technically call that a glitch. Hey, have you seen some of those, what is the build called, 7511 or something else? I can't remember what the number is.
No, I haven't seen any of that. I don't read every chat in the server.
You should go and watch the older credits theme, because there's something different at the ending.
Was it spicy?
Yes, it's very interesting, actually. Should I tell you, or do you not want me to spoil it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and tell me.
So, at the end, instead of the tidal wave push-ups, it shows like a picture of Megatron, and he says, "I still function."
Oh, wacky.
So they were originally intending.
They were teasing a sequel.
They were teasing a sequel, but also I think because this game was called Transformers Armada Prelude to Energon, you know, I think it would have made more sense. You know what I mean? With like in universe to show somehow that Megatron didn't just die. But then they took that out and replaced it with the tidal wave push-ups later, right? So, yeah, you know what? That is a thing that I actually kind of wondered as a kid. You know, like, didn't this continue on to Energon? Like, how did didn't Megatron just die here, though? You know what I mean? So...
There was a sequel, then?
There was not a sequel to the game, but this is the show. I think this game was supposed to be, or at least it was advertised to be, I guess, like a, and I am no expert on the lore, so I think Phones is probably knows more about this than I do, but basically this game was based on the Transformers Armada animated series, and Transformers Energon was like a sequel to that series, and so this game being called Transformers Armada Prelude to Energon was like sort of a midway between the two series, you know what I mean? So, that's why I think, that was another reason they might not have just been hinting at a sequel to the game, but were, intending to make it more clear that, yeah, these are the events between Armada and Energon. Although, I don't know. If Phones shows up, maybe he could, clear this up for me a little more.
Seemed like a pretty self-contained story.
I have
probably
not
why
been
they cut
looking
it.
at my chats. One-handed with a PS2 controller would suck ass, lol. Beat me to it because Megatron killed my run. Good shit.
Wait, who is this?
That was Bubby in the Twitch chat. I just hadn't been looking at my chats while I was talking.
Well, Bubby, if you're saying I beat you to it because you just died to Megatron, like, I died to him too. I just kept trying. Mine was non-continuous.
Alright, so now I'm going to go back to HQ. I've just been basically messing around throughout a lot of the time I've been talking. I haven't even been killing enemies, so... yeah, we're going to go do the real thing now.
Do you want to join the chat, Bubby? I'd love to hear your voice. I can't see the chats in his stream right now because of the way I have it set up.
Yeah, that, No, my disc literally doesn't load Megatron, he says.
Oh! That's odd. But that's good. He's a bad guy. You don't want to see
New
him.
disc coming Monday. Bubby, do you want to join the voice chat, or are you busy?
Don't give him that option. Just tell him you will join the voice chat.
You have no choice. You know what? And another... So, there was another video,
Wow, I'm
that
playing
Zaf
poorly.
that Zaf uploaded recently. Zaf is one of the developers of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he uploaded the storyboard shit, and it has the storyboard video is actually the first time I saw the I Still Function thing, but it also had a bunch of other interesting stuff in it. Like, one of the differences was that that Megatron was originally, you know, in the Pacific Island cutscene at the very beginning, where he says, "Come, Autobot, let's finish it." Well,
yeah.
They were originally intending him to say, "Come, Autobot, we all must die sometime."
That sounds worse.
Yeah, it does. I think that's why they changed it, you know, because die, like, do Autobots really die? You know what I mean? Maybe that's the question they were asking.
I assume so.
Or maybe it was just like an impromptu thing that they put in because they didn't know what to put in. You know what I mean? Something like that, right?
Did Bubby say anything?
Oh, right. Editing a video. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Is that a problem? Can you not talk to us?
If he doesn't want to, then that's alright.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm so sad!
Gosh, I'm playing really poorly right now.
Yeah, Red Alert is slower in car mode, but only slightly, it looks like. Like...
I think his biggest weakness as far as mobility goes is that he's heavier. And so, he both cannot turn on a dime as quickly as Hotshot can, and I was unable to make certain flights with him. Like, the flight in the Pacific, where you try to get up on that, like at the very start, where you try to get up on the ledge where full speed is. I wasn't able to do that with Red Alert, at least not easily.
Yeah. That is a little bit of an issue. Alright, let's do this. Here I'm doing the glitch for the very first time, or is it the first time? And guess what I just did?
No! What'd you did?
Guess.
You just clipped into the shaft.
Yep.
I'm a good guesser. I do that probably just as often as I succeed.
Bubby says, I need audio for the editing process, unfortunately. Yeah, that's understandable.
Oh yeah, that's a good reason. You don't want us talking over it? We would contribute so much to your video.
Yeah.
Just curious, but if you don't mind me asking, what is it that you're editing? Is it anything related to what we like? Or perhaps Smash Brothers?
Well, he said it was for Twitter, so probably not anything related to TF04.
Boy, you don't think Twitter's allowed?
Oh, no, I mean,
Probably
you're just... I don't know.
It does seem unlikely. I was just curious. And he doesn't have to answer if he doesn't want to.
Well, I myself have never had a Twitter account, so I know about nothing about Twitter, so...
I think that I once signed up so I could try to sign up for a raffle.
Yeah,
but I
it's
never
funny
used
because
a Twitter account.
I've used about every website at least once that I can think of, just so that, you know, I could do something like that with it, but Twitter was never one of them. Like, I've never had a reason to use Twitter, you know?
I know I tried to cut ties with big tech, so I deleted my Facebook and I probably don't have a Twitter anymore.
I understand that completely, man. I mean, I'm a DuckDuckGo user as well.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking lit. DuckDuckGo and Brave browser.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. The only unfortunate thing is that I discovered very quickly that it's, you have to go to ridiculous proportions. If you use the internet on a regular basis, you have to go through ridiculous proportions to actually cut big tech out completely. You know what I mean?
It's hard. They own so much.
Dude,
but I'm not willing to obsess over it because realistically speaking, I'm not that valuable. But I am willing to say, well, I'm not going to freely give them my advertising, and I don't really value their product. So,
hey,
unfortunately, I really like YouTube. So. There's not a good replacement to YouTube yet.
There really isn't. There's a lot of the alternatives are either super obscure, or they put me in the elevator shaft. I don't know. They're either really obscure, or really crappy, or both, or they have some other issue. You know what I mean? Isn't Vimeo a paid service or something?
I don't know enough about it, but...
And then there's there's Daily Motion, you know, which is probably the most popular alternative right now, and I didn't like it as much. I've never had an account there, but their video player is not nearly as good, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I'd really love to leave YouTube, but they just got such a darn good product that I can't really do it.
That's the issue, is it's, there's a word for it in economics. What is it? It's economic captivity. It's something like that. I just can't think of the exact term.
I wouldn't know.
It's
basically where
the product is either so good, or for example, if you live in a geographical area, right, where there's only one business of the sort, and that business is super good, then that makes it almost impossible for other businesses like it to come over, you know? If there's one laundromat in town that everybody's always gone to, that makes it exceedingly difficult for another laundromat to just come by, you know? Because of the competition is just so high.
So unfortunately, I do believe that YouTube is one of those right now where I'd love to see some competition, but nothing's as good as it.
Well, for example, there's one that's interesting, but not, it's definitely not something that you can really switch to. Were you around YouTube, in its older days at all?
Not really. You're talking about Newgrounds, maybe?
Yeah, the Newgrounds era base. It was like 2005 to like 2012-ish. Anyway, this site is basically like a simulation of that. Like they basically recreated it, which is really impressive. But I mean, it doesn't. I only went there once as like a nostalgia thing, you know. And I think most of the people who go there probably go there for a similar reason, you know.
It just takes so much traction, I think, to get them off the ground, because unfortunately the people are the product. And so if you don't have enough people involved, then it's, even with a good player and, you know, good servers, you're not going to have as good of a job. Like, YouTube's got such a strong foothold because the people are the product.
Yeah,
that's
a good point.
It's like there are other sites, you know, like, honestly, Dailymotion, it's fine. I guess it's still not as good. But even if it were just as good, the fact that there are fewer users makes it worse innately because there's not as many videos to watch.
And there's just not as there's just the community is also a thing. Although YouTube isn't nearly as community driven as it used to be. I mean, YouTube literally used to have a PM feature, and now it has there is no PM feature anymore, and that's one of many features they took out. Completely. You know the channel comments on a YouTube channel?
Ah!
What'd you do?
Sorry, I was just, I'm playing League of Legends, you know, and I just had a fight that went south.
So, I just went into the elevator shaft, like, every time I've tried this. Why is that happening?
I don't know. So you have to kind of force yourself to the right, by the way, or whichever side of the shaft you're in. Force yourself into the side. But I had that trouble where I kept clipping into the shaft as well.
Man, is it like a particularly is it particularly easy to do that with red alert? Oh!
I don't know. That's a good guess.
That was so close to doing it, but
that's actually a pretty good guess.
So the reason,
because I really didn't have that problem with Hotshot.
So I'm starting to figure out the reason that's happening is because you have to, like, once you clip in, you have to immediately start going right, or else, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Or else, you're just gonna push yourself in, like it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
I think I found that as well.
Yeah, I mean, then the reason for that, I just noticed it, is because you actually literally walk through the door. You know what I mean? So you could just stop inside the door if you wanted to, if you actually had the timing right, you know? And then you could, you know what? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try exactly that, because I want to see some stuff about this door. Alrighty.
Alright, yeah, let's just surrender this.
So as I was saying, so you know the channel comments feature on YouTube? Like, you can actually go and comment on
I don't
someone's
remember.
channel.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the reason that you don't remember is because no one uses it anymore. It's become basically useless. It still exists somehow, but like, you can comment on people's channels, but people used to use that feature like all the time. You know what I mean? Just to, like, talk to somebody or something like that. But now I don't even think it gives you a notification anymore if someone does that. I could be wrong about that, because I haven't had someone comment on my channel in at least 4 years. And that's being generous, I think.
Guess you just don't upload often enough.
I mean, I'm sure the more popular channels get it sometimes, but the channel comments feature is basically dead, you know?
I just don't know. But I can say with certainty that as a believer in, you know, privacy and cryptocurrencies, I quite like my Brave browser with DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, I do. I do as well.
Do you use Brave?
What is Brave?
It's just my browser instead of like Chrome or Firefox.
Oh, nice. Guess what I just did?
You got.
I clipped straight
door?
in and then clipped it. It clipped out again, like to the
I think it was just your vision.
What?
I think that was just your camera.
So Brave is a browser.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I need to stop using Chrome for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to get off of Google. That's my biggest goal, is to sever ties with Google, and that's why I lament the fact that I'm still using.
I mean, Google is so powerful of a company. Like, it just has literally so much power. Like, it's probably one of the most powerful companies, if not the most powerful company in the entire world.
Possibly, though. I think that Amazon might be bigger. Yeah, come in. Hi.
Oh! I did it! Finally, geez, man. I mean, that wouldn't have impacted a run in the sense it would have to be reset, though. But what's about to happen will. So we'll see how good I do at this. And I gotta really try hard not to make sure that to make sure that doesn't happen, because that just took away a tiny bit of my health.
Gamers.
So you said you like cryptocurrencies?
Yes, sir. Big believer.
So I don't know much about cryptocurrencies. So it might sound kind of cringy if I say this, but I was just talking to somebody the other day about cryptocurrencies, and I'm wondering, like let's say we were to go into some kind of huge economic recession, right? Like where...
Which we very likely will.
So would we just switch to cryptocurrency?
Unlikely, unless it's massive. If it's on the level of something like Venezuela, then actually yes. And we are already making steps towards that. But I don't think it's going to be permanent. I think it's more going to be a hedge against the currency. For example, certain gas stations or like Tesla are actually taking it straight up and they're not converting it to fiat.
Nice.
So it is getting some buying power innately. But I think the easiest way to think of it will be like having gold, where you typically can't just go to a store and say, I have 2 bars of gold, give me some bread or whatever. You have to first convert the gold into its fiat value, and then back to, whatever product you want.
The whole gold standard thing, yeah.
Well, we're not on the gold standard. That's my point.
Yeah,
it's a hedge against fiat.
Yeah.
Because when we were on the gold standard, you could theoretically go to the Federal Reserve or whatever and say, hey, I kind of don't want this government-backed funds. Can I get the gold in exchange? And they'll just have to say yes. But that's not true anymore. That's been phased out.
Okay.
Starting with FDR and ending with Nixon.
I gotta clip that. That was Starscream just teleported.
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Yeah. Did you see that?
I did. That was peculiar.
But it
didn't look like he went that far. He just went
so sorry.
Looks like he went
I did not see anything you just said. I've only seen the OOB clip work with Hotshot. I've gotten in the shaft with Red Alert and haven't gotten it at all with Optimus. Yo! Sorry, buddy. Okay. He did. Anyway, you were saying about FDR and Roosevelt, and he did it again!
So FDR halfway did it? I'm looking for it now.
Oh my god, what the heck? I've got a note.
Yeah, he sure did. What the heck? Teleport's behind you, mate. FDR
every time you see,
started it, and then Nixon finished it.
FDR,
so as of now,
he just teleports.
As of now, we have there is no value in the actual dollar bill. It's simply faith in our government.
It's a social construct. So yeah, it's something we created, but really, to be honest, so is cryptocurrency.
Exactly, but it's a hedge against a particular government. So that's exactly right. I mean, innately, cryptocurrency has zero value, except that people have faith against fiat. So it's sort of just the anti-fiat. You should, as a general rule, it's not perfect because it's much more complex than that. But as a general rule, you should expect that if the larger governments of the world's currency gains value, thing hedges against it, such as gold or land or cryptocurrency, will do the inverse. And so in this case, if I am currently believing that the fiat will lose value, and so do a lot of other people, and as a result, things like gold hedges against it, gold, cryptocurrency, land are gaining value.
So if everybody, like let's say that, like everybody in the United States, maybe it would have to be more than the United States, because I think money is to some degree internationalized, but at least if everyone in the United States, and just excluding the government, just said one day, hey, you know, let's all just use, let's just all go bartering again. Then what could the government really do about that unless they enacted some kind of force? I don't know.
I don't believe they would have anything to do about it. It's just unlikely that would happen.
I mean, it is because it's an older system, but I mean, any system, you know what I mean, of currency is ultimately relies on the people. You know what I mean? So since there are
systems that have some innate value, but we aren't operating with those because they're complicated. I mean, your bartering system that you were mentioning, bartering is still currency. It's complex currency that's inconvenient, but it has innate value, because I can say, I will trade you one goat for whatever I want, and my goat on its own has value.
Right, so
Fiats
the issue
and
is
cryptocurrencies don't necessarily.
Determining, can be an issue determining how much value something has, like, innately, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's
I would
where
say that land is one of the most common ones that we still use. Land is something that you can hedge against. Also oil. Land and oil. You can hedge against currency with those things, but on their own, they actually are still valuable because you can use them for something even if nobody else wants it.
Well, and that's also, like, it also inconvenience comes in where it used to be that agriculture, pretty much everybody was in agriculture, right? And then it slowly got less and less. Oh, look, I did the clip, and I stood there. It's very difficult to notice when you do this, but here I am looking around.
Yeah, I see that.
So, what if I just kind of snuck this way? Would I clip through the wall? Oh, wait.
Just to wrap up our conversation, though, I can agree with you that if something happened where everybody just decided we neither like the US dollar nor cryptocurrencies, both of them would immediately lose their value.
Right,
it's just unlikely that would happen.
It is. I mean, I feel like eventually, now this is just my opinion, but I feel like eventually, and again, this probably won't happen in our lifetimes, or maybe it will, but we'll be really old, is that people will start to embrace technology to the extent that it starts being way more influential to our lives. For example, with cryptocurrency or some other system that largely depends on technology. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I think this can be a good thing, but not if it's if it's entirely in the hands of corrupt corporations like Google, for example, or whatever it becomes 100 years from now. You know. So,
and that's part of, I think, the value of cryptocurrency as well, is that our fiat is faith in the U.S. government, but there isn't a force behind cryptocurrencies because it's just dependence on every other user. But they can't set a price. They can't, and there's a fixed amount of it. So it's deflationary, while currency, I should say, like, hold on. While fiat is inflationary, cryptocurrency is deflationary, which I think is where it gets a lot of its value.
Deflationary.
Right, because people will lose money. We're not printing more Bitcoin, for instance. Which means that anytime currency is removed from circulation, which happens on the regular, then it's just gone, and everyone else's value has increased. So it's deflationary, which isn't entirely a good thing, but by and large, it's a good thing. I mean, you don't want a ton of deflation, because in which case no economics will happen. Everyone will just sit on their cash. But
I
think
don't know
that
much. I don't
overall
know
it's
enough
better
about
than
Bitcoin
inflation.
to really to really know that much about how it works, to be honest. But I have considered thinking about it more. Like maybe, do you think it would? Do you use actual cryptocurrency?
Oh yeah, most of my money is in crypto right now.
Nice. And you convert to the USD when needed, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. So it does completely have its value, even in our system right now, right?
It's just in flux. So it's basically the same thing, it's just in flux. So I can wake up tomorrow and say, look at that, I've got $100 more, or perhaps $100 less than I had the previous day.
So you know what's interesting is that this is actually like, so with cryptocurrency, right? Can I just say tomorrow, for example, assuming that I had like the networking or programming skills or whatever necessary to actually do this, could I just say tomorrow, hey, I'm going to create a cryptocurrency? You know, could I just do that? It would be completely legal?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
New cryptocurrencies pop up and die every day. The problem is just getting people to respect it.
Gotcha.
Because if you just say, hey, I'm going to create my own Yeti bucks,
Yeah.
and everyone's just like, who cares, then it doesn't actually have much value.
I mean,
So
like
typically cryptocurrencies are tied to something.
Like there was a role-playing Flash game I used to play when I was a kid that had a form of cryptocurrency, but it was only specific to that one site. And I think you could use US dollars to buy certain currencies on that website. You know what I mean? But it was only site restricted as far as how it could actually be used. So you couldn't retain it as US dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'd call that a cryptocurrency. Is that just like a it would basically be the same as if you had like a currency in a video game that was on a console and that you couldn't like play online or something, right?
Well, it's just typically used for interchanging between true currencies. I would say that, while technically correct, if you cannot cash it in for something else, then it's not a valuable cryptocurrency, in my mind.
Yeah, it's only valuable to that one specific thing, so...
Which has that captive audience problem that you were mentioning earlier, where if I can only spend cryptocurrency on YouTube, and I maybe don't want that, then I don't value it as much. And so the whole price will drop.
So captive economics, I need to know what the term is, but you know what I mean. Like if somebody has a monopoly on something, you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
So
yeah, I understand.
YouTube has a monopoly on online video sharing. Although other websites, which pretty much
they don't have a true
happen to be-
monopoly, they're just very dominant.
They're incredibly dominant. I mean, you could go and use Dailymotion or Vimeo, and some people do that, like, but it's not, it's just not the best solution, and part of that is us, you know what I mean? Because we all don't say, hey, let's go to Dailymotion, you know what I mean?
Because we're the product.
Yeah. It's kind of a meta thing, because we don't go and say, you know, hey, I better go and use Dailymotion. We all end up saying, well, there's not going to be enough people there, and so there aren't. You know what I mean? So... Discord is another example of how this actually was made to work, because before Discord, Skype absolutely dominated. Well, there were several things. Discord has like several things that used to exist sort of implemented in it, right? Like Skype was one of them, and IRC was another, right?
Yeah.
So it's sort of a combination of all those things, and Skype and IRC are still around, but a lot of people have switched to Discord because there's an actual, like you can actually go to people and expect that they might have a Discord, especially if you're like into gaming communities and stuff, you know? Which is what it was originally meant for. But something I found interesting about Discord is that that people, even if they're not necessarily going into some kind of a gaming community, are still using Discord to like communicate with people. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty much replaced Skype for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even use Skype anymore. So, I mean, it's just like, Skype itself has honestly gotten worse in quality, and so, like, why would you go back and use it, you know, when you have Discord?
Did Bubby ever say what he was editing?
YouTube's only competition is in the streaming department with Twitch. No, he has not. Bubby, would you care to tell us what you're editing? Oh, you know what? He's absolutely right, and for some reason I didn't think of this when we were having this talk, is that Twitch is the biggest competition to YouTube right now, but Twitch is primarily a streaming platform, and while YouTube has streaming capabilities too, it's just that, and Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is another,
Amazon's a huge one. Honestly, that one might be the biggest.
But didn't Twitch start? I actually remember when Twitch was Justin TV. I mean, I was too young to use it, but
Dang it.
at the time. But
Justin.tv?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was called.
I think it was too. I didn't use it at the time though.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
that was before me, but I did know it was. Or yeah.
It's I mean, it's definitely a lot more popular now than it was back then. I mean, the only reason I knew about Justin TV is because some of the TASers were using it or something. Otherwise, I would have absolutely never heard of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure most people back then didn't even know what it was.
Got it. That little troll.
Nice, I got in with no damage.
Yay!
I saw a thing on Twitter about how back in my day you had to blow on the cartridge to make it work, and I'm making a video to tell them how that's wrong.
Oh yeah. I
mean, we did have.
I used to do it, but I didn't. I don't know why. It's just something everyone else did, I guess.
It's I think I never knew this back then, but apparently blowing on the cartridge does nothing, doesn't it?
I bet.
I mean, I was always told that, though. You know, if you have a problem with the cartridge, just blow on it.
I think it might have been coincidence that we just kind of shake it into working.
I mean, let me tell you though, is that I used to play the GBA, and I played a lot of GBA games. And I was blowing on that cartridge, like, constantly. Every time, because sometimes you would put it into the damn console, and it would just not work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't register. And so, I blow on the console a little bit, keep putting it in, and eventually it'll happen to work. You know what I mean?
Have you got him locked in the cycle yet?
No, I'm trying to do that. But then there's the DS games, which I never thought of blowing on those, because they're not closed, you know what I mean?
I still did it.
You still did?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I was smart. I was a 14-year-old kid. But I would do it.
Well, and I never... Like those ones didn't tend to, like, break, either, for me. But then again, I didn't play DS nearly as much as I played GBA. Because I was a little older when I got a DS, and there was the Wii, which I was playing more than that, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah, I liked the Wii.
Oh, I loved it. It gets a lot of shit now, but what people are forgetting is that, you know, it was absolutely amazing at the time, you know what I mean?
I didn't know it was getting shit.
I don't know. It just seems like people are saying, like, and this is absolutely true, is that a lot of the Wii games were really cheap
Wow!
knockoffs.
I just got slapped.
I still
Oh,
have
you
my
took some
Wii,
bad damage on that wind tree.
and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Now he's back. So you kind of got to get him in this position and hope, and just jump around between the cracks, right? Bruh, you need to, like, do the thing that you're supposed to do. Why? Why?
Bruh.
Why? Just tell me why. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay. You'll see the clip. It's 100% coincidence if it did start. Yeah, so, you know what the real problem probably has been all these years? Is that, I was just, putting my cartridge in and out of the console. You know what I mean? So eventually I got it in the right position where it started working, and it had nothing to do with me blowing on it. In fact, blowing on it, I'm going to be completely honest with you, blowing on it probably is worse than not doing that. Because, you know, sometimes when you blow, spit comes out, and yeah, that could put, like, wetness in your cartridge, and that might not be good. So, yeah, that's just my guess. By the way, Fudgy, the only time I ever got your thing to work is when he started teleporting. That was literally the only time.
It was tricky for me to get it yesterday too. I mean, it took me about an hour. I don't know if it's the best strategy. Well, I mean, I think it's the best available right now, but I don't know if it is a lasting strategy.
It's a possible strategy, so that's enough, you know. Even with that strategy, I would say that this is probably possible on Commander, too.
Yeah.
But it would be a lot more difficult, obviously. You know, I just gotta say that I love the design of the of Starship. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
I mean,
the fact that it mostly functions both horizontally and vertically is pretty dang brilliant game design.
The fact that they actually like took the time to make sure that the model would work both horizontally and vertically has always been absolutely incredible to me. You know what I mean?
Completely. That's what I was just saying.
Is like not only does it look super neat one way, but the other way it actually works. It actually freaking works. Like, they put the boxes in just the right places. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. It's absolutely insane. Although, at the same time, I'm really glad we have Starship Skip. Also, I'm getting better at this.
Okay, so if you had to pick out your, best part of the game and worst part of the game, what would that be?
It's really hard to say, because, I just think the whole game is amazing. There were some things that I thought of that were, like genuine criticisms of it, but I can't even think of them right now, so... I mean, the game is one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Period, you know?
I've definitely got a couple of criticisms for it, though.
What would they be?
I don't like the Alaska cave where you have to do high jump.
Oh, that's been said by a lot of people. Rakaj said that too.
I think that's one of the low points in the game.
I thought the caves were pretty cool. I just thought that they were a little bit too confusing. You know what I mean? Like, it's difficult to figure out where exactly you're supposed to go. And there's not a whole lot of benefit to going to any of the other areas of the cave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will
Definitely,
say
it's not super rewarding.
So one of the things and there are no mini-cons in there either, so what would you say about temple versus caves in Alaska? Like
I like Temple.
in Deep Amazon.
Yeah, I think Temple's fun.
But what's
It has better lighting, more intuitive layouts, you're not required to use a specific mini-con, and there are some rewards for going the wrong direction.
yeah.
Feel like that's a pretty good answer.
Yep. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, admittedly, I've skipped the cave so much that it's you know, it's hard for me to
The lighting is really just not fun.
I mean,
That's
it
what I
is
have
a
a problem
very I will say it is a very bland area. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have all that much color to it. Whoa. Okay, hang on just a second. I am going to...
I'm watching, seeing what happens.
There was something that just happened that might be really a glitch.
Where you started sinking below the floor?
Yep.
Got that quicksand.
Should I like try this with the dash minicon?
Yeah, sure.
Since I'm not even like succeeding at this fight at all. And I just forgot that that doesn't work. Alright, we're going in with full speed. Post-game.
So if I had to pick my favorite part, I would say that I think the best designed level is probably the Pacific. And if I were to pick my least favorite part, I would say... Oh, I don't know, though. I guess I really... Yeah, I'm going to say Pacific. Yeah. But then my least favorite part might surprise you. I actually really, really hate Cybertron.
I can kind of agree with that, because Cybertron as a level was one of the parts that, I think... Didn't they spend the least amount of time on that specific one? I don't think... Now, to be fair with you, I don't think it was their faults, you know? I think they were just cut to time. I think that they would have done a lot more with the battle had they had more time. You know what I mean?
Perhaps, but I'm rating it based on what they did give us, not what they could have given us. And
Yeah.
I think that it is a mostly boring fight. It's kind of frustrating. It's not that pretty to look at. The controls are way different than the normal game that you've been training towards.
I would say the fight is too easy. It's not challenging enough.
It is too easy.
It is frustrating.
But it's also frustrating because it's like when I mess up, I don't think it's my fault.
There's no... Did you know that Recruit, Veteran versus Commander has absolutely no difference in that fight? And also none of the cheat codes work in that fight?
It doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know that.
So yeah, you go to Commander, and everything else in the game is harder, but that fight is exactly the same. There's not even an AI difference that I can see anyway. Like it's.
I think that his AI doesn't make a lot of sense, and I really don't think that the compass that they gave us is very well implemented. I think they could have done better things.
Okay. Let's see.
I think we needed a 3D map. So that's my least favorite pick. I admit that most of the core game is though like phenomenal. I really like Pacific. I think that's my favorite. I really like Mid-Atlantic. I think there's cinematic stuff that's going on there, as well as the starship having a super cool layout. Amazon is a great tutorial area.
Oh yeah.
Deep
Amazon is one of the...
Deep Amazon's a great extension to that. Not a huge fan, I admit, of the Arctic. It's just fine.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's that
I mean,
special.
the rest of the... What would you say about the rest of the Alaska level, aside from the caves? What about the ledges? You never mentioned the ledges.
It's fine. Wait, I've never mentioned the what?
The ledges, like, after the cave.
Oh, I like them a lot more, because they're brighter, and you get to overlook the mountain. I think that the leading up to the cave is good. A little short, though. But I think it's a little short because it's supposed to be merged with Starship. I consider them mostly, one level. That's fine. So, I mean, most of Alaska's good, but I just hate the cave.
I'm willing to... I don't know. I'm probably just different because of this, but I am more often than not willing to excuse a game's downfalls, especially if I like the game. You know what I mean? So, Alaska having the caves is really not like a... It doesn't make me like, why did they do that? You know what I mean?
Bro, you're talking to the guy who's, like, only here for the, fan server of the game. Like, I clearly like the game. I was just having conversation about the things that, like, it's not... I just think it's a not perfect game.
So there are games that, like, have inexcusable downfalls, that make them virtually unplayable. Like, have you ever heard of... just watch Angry Video Game Nerd, and you'll see a lot of the games I'm talking about. Just, yeah, I was gonna come up with examples, but he has a lot of them. You know what I mean?
I'm popping off!
Alright, let's see. I was gonna go to Starship Crash Site with the Infinite Dash cheat.
Yeah, I agree. I think I do really love this game. I do think there are some better ones though, because I think that there are just some flaws to it. But I also just have my preference. I absolutely love Bloodborne. That game is a masterpiece.
What now?
I've played it over and over so many times.
What's the game called now?
Bloodborne.
Never heard of it.
I beat the entire game with minimum equipment, kind of like I did with this game, where I was still level 4 is actually the lowest you can start at in that game, and it is so... My wallpaper is Bloodborne, my coaster is Bloodborne, I got a couple of Bloodborne t-shirts, I got stuffed animals. Let's see, what else do I have? I don't know if I have anything else. But it's a great game. Terrific. So that one is a masterpiece.
I don't
also
think...
Hollow Knight. You heard of Hollow Knight?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and you might find this very, very, very strange, but even if I found a game that I thought was like more... there are certainly games that had more time put into them and all that stuff, but I think this game will always be my favorite, and a lot of the reason for that is simply because of the impact that it's had on my life. You know what I mean? Like my personal valuing of the game.
I'm okay with that. Just for some nostalgia purposes. I mean, that's part of like that. There's a game I like a lot, Pac-Man World 2. That I like for nostalgia purposes still, even though I'm willing to admit that it's not that good of a game.
Yeah, I mean...
This one I have major nostalgia for, but I actually think it's a good game. I think that Transformers, if it were released today, it would be a little strange, because it looks odd, but I still think it's a good game. I like it.
I wouldn't have any idea, because I haven't played many modern games, Like modern games.
I would think, though, that if Bloodborne was released in 2015.
Which it was released when?
2015.
Was it? No, I mean, when was it released?
Bloodborne was released in 2015.
Oh, I thought you were saying if it was released in 2015. Okay.
No, I'm just saying it was, but if it were released now, I would still say, man, that game is amazing. It's a freaking masterpiece.
Where was it that
it is brutally hard, though. That's kind of what it's known for, where it's like one of the least inclusive games out there. if you are not willing to put up with some gamer rage, some frustrations and stuff, cannot recommend this game to you. Because it is going to just beat the ever-loving snot out of you.
You know what? You know what other game that's like that? That's probably nothing like Bloodborne is Rayman, like the original Rayman. That.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's pretty hard.
That game is freaking hard. I actually have it.
But I just want to tell you this real fast though, because I feel like this is pretty telling. The game is a lot about hunting bosses, and it loves to tease you. The hardest boss in the game is a baby. Like, literally a newborn. You saw it birthed right in front of you. It's called the Orphan. And it took me 16 hours to beat the first time.
Okay, if somebody was, okay, no one was chatting with me. Okay, good. If they had not, I had not seen it.
The game teases you for being bad. And it's so brutally hard. But it's amazing. It's like the satisfaction. It's always like it's a really, really hard game, but it's incredibly fair that I don't get mad when I lose, but I feel amazing when I win.
That is, that I think
it's
is a good
game
aspect
design.
about, yeah. It definitely says that shows they had, like, a sense of humor.
Well, and, like, the game is, like, it's very fair, it's actually very simple. There's not a lot of complexity in how you play the game. It is often compared to a dance, basically, where there is just everything's well telegraphed and everything's well understood. There's not a lot, and like how Mario is very obvious. You don't need to really learn how to play the game, so it's fair. But it's super hard regardless.
They make I think they make the Mario games pretty obvious,
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell was I doing this? I think it was right here. Yep.
Did you get it? I'm actually going to be right back, okay?
Alrighty. I don't think it's going to work. Maybe it would work with Optimus. Hang on, let me try that. Come on, please let this work. Okay. Alright, you back?
Yes, sir! Hey, how'd you get out there with Optimus?
Well, I didn't. I went, I'm on like a, I'm on an Earth percent complete file.
Okay.
But so, unfortunately, I'm not finding anything right now for this. It's kind of unfortunate, because this might be leading up to something, you know? Some more convenient way to get inside the starship without high jump. From out here, anyway.
Perhaps, yeah.
But it wouldn't
like
matter,
a
because
100% run.
We wouldn't be able to, like, we would just end up straight back into the, in the engine room in the uncrashed.
Yeah, but you could, you know, like, just quit out and reload.
Yeah.
It could be faster.
Well, so, Red Alert looks like the most likely candidate if this glitch were to even work. I have not tried going in reverse with him. I thought of going in reverse with Optimus, which looked like it gave me more chances, so I'm gonna try some more reverse shit. I mean, it looks like this crack just wasn't closed tight enough, so it might be a way to get out of the level. What's this? Bubby, what do you mean, what's this? What's what? It's if you're asking about the glitch or the possible glitch, I'm trying to get through the ground right here because I noticed that there's kind of a cave-in right here, so it could be a possibility. You know what I mean? The only other way I can think of to get in here is through some kind of ragdolling, or maybe Starscream could push us through. But if Starscream pushed us through, it wouldn't help a whole lot. Because then he would be in the fight, and, you know... Okay, this is still a glitch. Like, don't get me wrong, this is at the very least a design flaw, you know?
Ow.
Trying to see if I can get any of my shots to go straight through, because if they do, then that means that there might be a way to just get out. Doesn't look like it though. Looks like they all hit the snow. I mean, like, it might be possible. I'll just have to keep this area in mind, you know? Really all the crevices, because I'm pretty sure that Typhoon found an out-of-bounds glitch with one of the crevices in Alaska. Unfortunately, he didn't get it on recording. So hopefully maybe we could exploit that somewhere else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
What were we talking about
hurts.
before you you left again? I completely forgot.
Bloodborne!
Yes, so you could continue.
I don't have much more to say. I mean...
It's a good game, right?
Really, really like it. It's
Awesome.
my favorite game. I think it's amazing. I think it's unlikely that I'll find a game anytime soon that I like more than that one.
So the other game that I would call my favorite is Mario Galaxy.
I've been meaning to get to that one. I just
You
never
haven't played
did.
it yet?
Really? Okay.
So, What?
Playing different game. Just confused by another character's
So,
actions.
another criticism I have of the game that's being completely honest here, I feel like they should have put more in levels like Mid-Atlantic or Starship as far as things you can go back and do. You know what I mean?
True. There's no replayability for those levels.
There's not too much. I mean, in Commander mode out here, there are datacons, which is better. You know what I mean? So these rocks get used for something. And plus, if you don't get all the datacons inside the starship here, then you can go back and get them. But Mid-Atlantic has virtually no replayability. You know? The boat form is gone, and that was really the coolest part of the level. You know what I mean? But again, you know,
Yikes.
I can excuse it. One of the reasons I excuse those mistakes, or they weren't really mistakes, is because of the time that they were given. You know what I mean? They knew how much time it would take to complete these levels, and I think they just knew that, you know, they wouldn't have time to put everything in, you know, or maybe the processing power. And so, you know what I mean? I mean, even with the Cybertron fight being very, not the best final boss in the world, I can excuse that, you know?
I don't know, man. Cybertron. I would much rather the game end with Megatron.
To be honest, I kind of agree.
He was a good fight. He was well made.
Yeah, he was well made. Now the Cybertron fight needs work. But did you know that they actually were planning a sequel to this game, and they actually started on it? It was mentioned several times in the server. Basically what this game was going to be, this sequel, was it was going to be like a sequel to this game, where I think you had to find, what was it, pieces of something. Pieces of Cybertron or something like that. Something like that. Or maybe Minicons again, but you were going across the galaxy instead of all over Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So this would have been like a more of a space-themed game, and I think they were going to release it for the PlayStation Portable. So,
but it just got canned, I guess?
Got canned, and I'm not sure why. I think it was largely to do with Atari and how they were, you know, like we established before, corporations at the very top don't tend to make the best decisions. You know what I mean? So, I think they should have gone through with the sequel. Because the PlayStation Portable was a really good console. Unfortunately, it just didn't, like, I actually have one and it's freaking amazing. The only unfortunate thing about it is that it didn't have many games for it.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah,
it's lacking in.
Yeah, but the console itself was like way ahead of its time. It was ahead of the DS even, I think. And that was the main handheld. That was the first handheld console that would support 3D games. And the PSP had like the power of like a PlayStation 1 at least. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. I have GTA Liberty City on that console, which is a pretty fun game. If you haven't played it, you should check it out. But yeah. What was I gonna do? Completely forgot. Well, I'm still on stream, I might as well do something. Like, what are you trying to do? Super Mario Galaxy is my absolute favorite game ever. I have to agree with you on that one. That game was awesome. Okay. Let's see. I don't have time to do Tidal Wave in this stream, so why don't we do some practicing on Pacific?
Practice for what?
The mini-conless run.
Have you managed to beat
Megatron?
No.
Starscream 2? No. No, I haven't.
Yeah, Starscream 2. I
I'm
would
gonna have
practice
to
that
get-
then.
I'm gonna have to get him on that another day. I mean, I could continue now, but... Let's see. Beat Starship.
Code accepted. Still under warranty. No problem.
No mini-cons at all. None. Not a single one. And Pacific as possible like that. Unfortunately, it has to be insanely difficult. Oh. Because of course it is, right?
I might want to take a nap.
Alright.
I'm gonna get off. I'll see you later, man.
See ya. No, that's not what I was supposed to do. That's not either. Pretty sure you go up it like this. Like you have to... Yeah, see, I completely forget. I completely forget how to do these things. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go up the center like so. Oh no, don't go up that way. Gotta go up this way first. You know what? L1 list would honestly be easier than this. Really. This run is ridiculous. Oh no! Oh, that was close. I could probably just speed my way through this, honestly, if I practiced enough. See, this isn't even that hard. Not that hard, no. I say until I fail this shit. Nah, it ain't that hard. It isn't that bad. Alrighty. First try, wow. That's actually impressive. I'm actually impressed with myself for that. Alright. I took barely any damage, so let's see if I can do this part in one try. Doubtful, but we'll see. So let's see, I think I have to get that guy's attention, right? Ooh. Now see, that was way likely to get that. But wait, that's not what I'm supposed to do first. I'm supposed to do this part first. I'm supposed to kill all of them except one of them. And then, specifically... Ooh. Damn it. You pieces of shit. I can't hit that more than once. While it's, Alright, here we go. Again. Alright, so one way to do this would be to kill the guy on that side. Wait, are we supposed to... Do we have to do that side? Alright, that's good. Leave him alive, and the rest of them can just die, honestly. Alright, is that all of them? No. Ooh, wait, you can go inside the... Wait, that's a good question. So if you save and then kill one of them and go back into the warp gate, will that save what just happened, or will it not? We will see. It would be interesting to know, though, if that actually worked. Well, I did the first part in, like, literally a couple of seconds, so like a couple of minutes with no retries, so that's a good sign. Alright, so do both of them still come? Oh, they both definitely do. Alright, let's see if one of his guys is still there. Nope, it did save it, just as I thought. I think. I have to specify I think that happened. Yup, it did. Now where does he end up going? All the way in that direction, so that ain't good enough. Or wait, is it? You could jump from there to there. I mean, come on. Alright, come on. Oh man. Without seeing behind me, that's what makes this really difficult. I mean, we're getting really close. Every time we do this, we get really close. What do I have to do? I think I have to look in that direction as well. Okay. Oh man, you pointed in the wrong fucking direction, you fucking moron. Why don't we go ahead and get that mini-con while we're at it? Because we were supposed to get that from the very start, and we forgot. Like, oops. Actually, it would make more sense to do this from a death, because, you know, it's like a death. So let's go. Gotta shoot him, like, now. He doesn't have us yet. Alright, wait till he goes in that direction. Ooh! You didn't do it at the right time, you goddamn piece of shit. Okay. No! You fucker. Ugh. Oh, man, that was actually really close. I'm not gonna lie. That was really, really, really close. But if we do it now, we're gonna die. So, it's pointless to continue. I mean... couldn't you just do this? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it looks like that would work. It looks very, very much like that would work. Especially if you got momentum and then just jumped. Oh, it did! I'm actually, like, shocked that that worked. So, what if we find a way to get from here to up there? Damn. Okay, maybe I should just continue to do that or something? So, since that worked, I've got to find another mechanism. I'm actually really surprised. I'm shocked that that even worked. I'm shocked that that was so easy. Like, it can't be that easy, you know what I mean, to get from here to there. So now I've just got to find a way to get from there to the top. Maybe I can abuse my Decepticlone friend to get to that position. Oh man, oops. That damn vibration is so distracting. No, no, no! Nice. No, 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 no! Oh, you piece of shit. I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way to get from... Let me see something. Where exactly does this dropship here go? Why are you turning... Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Good idea. That is a really, really good idea. Actually. That would make this like 1,000 times easier. Okay, let's do it. Oh man, you were really close. Too fucking close, dude. Too close for words. I mean, really. Ooh, man. We're about to die because this fucker is gonna kill us. Oh. But I think that this has to work. So let me see here. I've got to get from... Oh yeah, and we could get up there without taking as much freaking damage too. That makes this perfect. In fact, while he's turning around right now, that would be a really good time to do the glitch. So, hang on just a second while he turns around. Aww. You know what's bullshit about that? Everything is bullshit about that. Everything is bullshit about that. Okay. How can we get him to turn around this way? That's my next question. That's part of the problem, isn't it? Oh, wait, I have an idea. And then just, like, do this, right? Without, try not to get shot too much, but do this really, really, really quickly or something, right? Oh, man. That's actually really close to what I was talking about. That ain't gonna happen. So we've got to get him to transform onto the dropship, jump to transform using transforming onto the ship. Oh, I'm trying to... There's another method that you normally use here, or that I discovered was possible to use here, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a slightly easier method that doesn't involve taking so much damage. If it's possible to get behind this dropship onto the seat, then it would be possible to get, yeah, see, for example, jumping and transforming up there doesn't really work. Okay, so he's, like, okay. If we get him to turn around all the way this way, then... I'm trying to think here. If we went all the way down here, then what happens? We've got to get him to turn a little bit here. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Oh, God. That was not what I intended. Hurry. Oh, you piece of fucking shit. Oops. Okay. Did not work. Oh my god, this is frustrating. I've got to get him to turn around. I've got to get him to turn around at just the right moment. That's what is not happening right now. I mean, if I were to be able to get on top of the second dropship, then he goes right beside the place I'm wanting to go in the first place. So, yeah, that's another possibility. But the known method right now is use the sniper right here to blast your way up there and hope you don't take too much damage during the time you're actually doing the glitch. Ugh. Okay, stay up there. Ooh, it actually worked. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Alright. So now all we gotta do is defeat him without taking any more damage. Which is not going to be possible from this direction, is it? shoot. Let's see. Okay, he's pointing that direction now, so we're good. Let's see. He's right over here, isn't he? So, in order to shoot him without taking any more damage from him, we have to do this. Okay, now, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Here it comes. Whew. Alright, alright. So there's a very, very, very specific thing we have to do here. We have to jump up to that pillar right over there, so that we don't take any more damage, because if we take any more damage here, that ain't gonna be good. Whoa, 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 don't go too fast. I don't want to jump anymore. So, gotta jump right there. How in the fuck is that gonna be possible? Hang on, let me use car mode to turn in just the right direction. Just like you would in a regular car, except this is not a regular fucking car. This is not gonna be easy. Look what I'm literally doing right now. This is actually happening. Oh no. That's not good. Now we're gonna take even more damage. Shit, we gotta do this without oh, you goddamn piece of shit, dude. How are we gonna do this without him noticing? Ever. That is a really good question, actually. How the heck are we gonna get up there? See, there's this really specific point up there that I wanted to get to. But the question is, would it be possible to do that? I don't have much time left, so... Alright, we got his attention. Now he's pointing our direction. And now he's kinda not... Oh man, why do you always shoot me that way? Why? Can I get this glitch to work within... I hate this stupid shit, dude. Come on. Alright, so we gotta notify him right about now, right? Okay, good. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. Stay in position. Dude, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. This is the hard part of this glitch. I always forgot about this. Too soon! Too fucking soon, dude. Oh, you stupid piece of shit. Come on now. I have, like, maybe one more chance. I may still die anyway, but... Ooh, that was really close. Now I've just got to go die. Oh, this is frustrating. He shot me the wrong direction again! He shot me in the wrong direction. Why the fuck did he do that? Seriously, I want to know. What's your deal, buddy buckaroo? Why are you shooting people in the wrong direction? Alright. Moon jump up there. That's the deal here. Okay. Oh! Oh, damn it! No! No, 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 no! That was not the right thing that was not the thing you were supposed to fucking do, you dumbass. Okay, come on. That wasn't either. Damn it, dude. For fucking real. Alright, come on. Alright. He's pointing in that direction. Now, use the heck out of that. Oh, you missed! Urgh, this is so fucking annoying, dude. This is literally just so annoying. His range is just barely enough to get you over there. Like, just barely. So you just have to be lucky, is basically what it is. And not get shot by him too much, because if you do that, then you won't have enough health to continue on. Alright. No. Get attention. Man, this stupid fucking moron. God damn it, I hate this stupid thing. They should have made his range higher. I think I might be wishing for the wrong thing right now, though. To be kind of honest with you. If they gave him a better range, that might not have been such a good thing. I want to get this glitch to freaking work before I leave. Because I am going to have to leave in just a few minutes here. Ooh! Okay, it worked. And right before he even started. Okay, don't. Thank you. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for him to go and be distracted. Okay, good. He's distracted now. Let's see. Now what I've gotta do... Oh, come on, dude. Really? Don't shoot the actual dropship. Shoot him. No? You fucker. Okay, come on. Alright, here we go. You know the timing. Ooh! Spicy. Now we gotta do this with really precise timing, but it is possible nonetheless, right? Ooh, man. That was a close... Fuck, no! Don't fall, don't fall. Oh, thank you. Alright, so what do we do now? Now we're up here. And I think we gotta jump and transform past that slope, right? That's gonna be harder than it looks, man. Okay, wait for him to be gone. Because he's going to be going that way, right? Very soon. I'm going to attempt this, and if this doesn't work, we're going to have to work on this a little bit. Oh! Uh-oh, that's not good. He notices us. Wait until he's gone. That's not him, that's the dropship. Dude. He still has an idea that we're there. Wait like 3 minutes. With that note, I'll be right back. Alright. Is he still running around? I don't know. So let me see how much distance we actually have. We have a lot, actually. So, like, let's use it. No! Shit. Okay, we gotta work on that a little bit. We gotta work on that just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. We gotta find some way to do this more reasonably. I'm not gonna spend any more time on this, but we gotta get up there, and we've gotta jump and transform down in a way that does not hurt us, in a way that does not take damage. The reason for that is, if we even landed on that platform at all, we would not have even nearly enough health. So, we gotta come up with a way. So here goes nothing. Dry riverbed. I'm just going to go straight there, and the reason that I'm going to do that is because, well, you know why. Or I do anyway. I need to get off here in like 3 minutes. So I'm going to try and find a way, and that's going to be it. And then we're going to be done. And then we're going to try this next time. And, yeah. I think I'm getting a little better at this, but we still haven't found a consistent method. We know this is theoretically possible, right? Now we know we can get to that platform right there, and we can get there without taking as much damage. So we need to figure out a way to go from that platform to the other thing that I just said. Or, perhaps, because the only way we know of doing this right now is to moon jump from there to here. But that's not good enough. We need something slightly better than that. So, yeah. So we end up right here, right? Oh, he still knows I'm there. That's so annoying. That's not looking too spicy. Can we just kill him? Please? I just want him dead. I don't want him bothering me right now. Damn it. Try and kill him, please. Okay. And save. Because I don't want him bothering me at all while I'm trying to do this. And this part is... Yep. So let's see. We've got to jump and transform from right here, right? And that doesn't work. And we know that doesn't work, so... Why are we still trying to do it exactly? Oh my god. We don't have time to mess with this. We really don't. I would really like to take a break before I start doing that chore I'm supposed to do. But then, on the other hand, this is kind of a break. Alright. It is 5:30 right now. Maybe just 10 more minutes. Maybe just 10 more minutes. Alright. So how the heck are we going to do this exactly? Because every freaking time we do this, we end up going the other direction. Because of that stupid slope. Thereabouts. So yeah, not a great thing for us. We know that that's not particularly walkable. Crap. I mean, look. We have no freaking health whatsoever. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's that? Do you think we could use that? Oh my god. I think I just found something that's kind of neat. That might be usable for this. It might have usability. Might have some level of usability here. What is it? I think I found another walkable portion of this. Just like right down there. Like if you fall one portion, then you can land on it, see? Would that be usable here? Please tell me that it would be. Doesn't look like it is, unfortunately, but might as well give it a shot, right? Nope. There is no possible way. That's awesome. You know, we really needed walkable things that can't be used. We needed more of that, you know? Oh god, that's the closest we've gotten so far. That is the closest we've fucking gotten. Seriously. Oh, great. This is not looking possible. Unfortunately, I'm starting to think it might not be. Damn it! Arrgh! Why don't you just go ahead and fuck me over a couple more times, huh? We need to figure out the science of this before we start assuming that it's possible or not. What about this over here? Do you think it's possible to get up there with the same glitch? No, I don't think so. Wait. Wait a minute, I have another idea all of a sudden. So instead of landing specifically right there, what if we landed right here? Like right along the lines of that, and then just slid down the rest of the way. Does that make sense? That is a possible method, but if that doesn't work, which unfortunately it's not looking too likely. Ugh. I'm not liking the looks of that. I hate to say it, but we could try it. I mean, I have a couple more minutes. I could still try it. Is that not actually hit? Okay, it is. Or it did, anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this a little more concretely. Whoa. That was not what I wanted. Great. Landing right there is absolutely not what we want. That is the opposite of what we fucking want. But, okay, so, we land right here, we have like a couple of health bars, right? And that's as far as we can get because slope gravity. Great. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted to fucking know, you know? But besides that, right? You want something a little more concrete. I'm going to go down here so I can activate those dropships again, but I'm going to be experimenting with this as well. If there's any more vantage points around here, anything at all, that could be usable for a glitch like this. Bro, come on. Unfortunately, it's not looking too pretty. I don't think the dropships even fucking came out at all. So we gotta do this the regular way. Yeah, this glitch ain't easy. Uh-oh. You've got to be kidding me. Are you serious with me right now? Yeah, I gotta, like, get off here. It's getting to be a little too late. More than I've been wanting to try this. I need to get off, like, now. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I mean, this was shown to be theoretically possible, but only on the condition that we can have enough health to get over there in the first place. Which, that part of this is unfortunately not looking too hot for us right now. Because it kind of looks like we end up with like 2 health bars in the end. No, not 2, like maybe 2.5 health bars in the end, which is not very much at all. And so if we can't get from here to here, or something like that, then we're pretty much screwed. You know? And unfortunately, that is also not looking too hot for us right now. No, it always goes that direction. Unless you can find a way to surf along it, then maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I hate you, piece of shit, dude. Okay, hang on. Let me look at this one more time. One last time and see. So, you can see that from here. That's a good sign, but unfortunately the rest is not looking like a good sign. I've got 1 more minute left, so let's try and kind of hurry this up. My only idea left is that walkable. What is the walkability of any of this? Doesn't look walkable to me, but you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. No, not walkable in the least bit. What about over here? Is there anything over here that's walkable? So we would basically have to jump straight fucking forward right here, and then maybe get the slope gravity we need. But this ain't looking too hot for us right now. I mean, look, if we can find a way to get on top of that dropship without losing so much goddamn health, then we would be fine. Maybe. But the issue is, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to try something real quick. This is not a normal thing, so don't get me wrong. This might not work, but I want to see if it does anyway. I want to see if it does. That's just what I want to do. It's what I want. You know? I just want to see. Because if it does, it opens up a whole other realm of possibilities of stuff we can do here. I'm just saying. Just saying. No! No! He noticed us! Oh, this is not going to end well. Crap! He noticed us again! This is not good. Would you get up already?
What do you think?
Oh, this is getting annoying. And my time. I'm running out of time, dude. I really don't want to run out of time, to be honest with you. Here they come. This should be enough. But so what I was wanting to see is if dropship momentum can actually be saved with show objective. Because I don't know if this would help us with this particular glitch, but you never know, you know what I mean? So let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, seriously, I gotta get off here now. I'll see you guys next time.